Hello YouTube, it's Lena, and we're coming in today with some Neutrogena makeup. So first we are coming in with the Nourishing Longwear Eyeshadow and Built-In Primer in the shade Cool Plum. Built-in primer my butt. As far as I can tell, Neutrogena does not seem to carry an eyeshadow primer, so apparently they think this is sufficient. Well, it's not. So I went in with that taupe shade on the lid, and despite there being no matte shades, I went in with the brown in the crease because, well, it was what I had for this. We're using that Plum shade in the outer V, and I apologize for the in and out of focus. My camera insists on focusing in the bag on the back, on the bag in the back for much of the thing. And finally, we're going in with that light pink shade on the inner corner. Next, we're going in with the Nourishing eyeliner. Mine is in brushed pewter. This is actually a really nice eyeliner, surprisingly enough. It's nice and creamy, it's pretty pigmented, and I really have no complaints. It also has a built-in smudger on the bottom half that I put to good use in a moment. Mainly just to see how it worked, and it seems to work fine. Next, I'm going in with the Revitalizing Lip Balm. It's a fine lip balm, and it's a pretty easy one to get that has SPF in it. Next is the Healthy Volume Waterproof Mascara in Carbon Black. I got this mini in a Walmart beauty box a million years ago. Surprisingly, this mascara is actually really nice. Like, I hear nobody talk about it, and due to those little minis that I had, it's actually become one of my favorites. It does give some really, really nice volume if you're willing to build it up. Next, I'm going in with the Nourishing Brow Pencil, and despite it being a sharpenable brow pencil, there is a spoolie on the other end, which kind of surprised me. It's a little on the drier side, so if you like that sort of thing, it would be good for you, but it's a nice basic brow pencil. And once again, this line seems to be missing something important, and that is brow gel. I couldn't find any when I looked. Next, we are going in with the Shine Control Primer. You're going to see me make a face when I start rubbing it in a minute because it was a little... It felt like it had particles in it, I think. I haven't come across that since, but otherwise it's a pretty basic primer. Next, I'm going in with the Hydra Boost Skin Liquid Makeup Tint. I'll be honest, all the shade ranges of all their foundations kind of suck. They don't ever go above about 15 different shades. This one only has 10. So honestly, unless Neutrogena foundations are the only thing that work for you, I mostly suggest skipping them because of that. They're also really expensive. The foundation itself is pretty nice if you don't mind light coverage, which I guess they figure that means they can get away without having as many shades, because you can kind of stretch it between shades. But despite me having oily skin, it does fade pretty gracefully without getting horrifically oily, so I actually like it for what it is. I just wish they had more of a shade range so that I could recommend it. Next is the Shine Control Powder. They only have one kind of translucent shade, and it works perfectly fine. That seems to be the theme with Neutrogena. Most of their makeup is perfectly fine, but nothing super special, with a couple of exceptions. Next, I'm actually, after I blend in my eyeshadow a little bit more, because I had no like matte cream shade to do so with, so I used the powder, I'm actually going back into the eyeshadow in that light pink shade for a highlighter, because at the time that I filmed this video, there were no highlighters. Now they have a couple of cream ones, and the Carrie Washington palette, I think, has one, so now they do. Then they didn't. Next is the Healthy Skin Blush in Flushed, and it's fine. They, once again, don't have a lot of shades. And this one shade of Natural Radiance Bronzer in Sunkissed that I use. I don't even contour with it, I just kind of warm up my face because it's not really a contoury shade. It's a bit warm for that. Like this. And finally, I'm going in with the Natural Smooth Color Stick in Pink Grapefruit. So there you go. Thank you for tuning in.